I guess I have to go ahead and do the audio correctly. Good morning, folks. How's it going? I'm having my coffee. And it's good. It's really good. Okay. Audio. We do have audio. It's kind of weird that started up without me saying anything. PC's been running all night. I wonder what kind of complexity that's going to cause. Oh, okay. So last night I was working on my factories, and I have that one playthrough that I'm working on, and I had deployed some of these factories right here. In fact, that's exactly where I was. And I noticed that making them a little bit more navigable might help for the next playthrough, but in any case, let me just show you guys. This is my system of my bus system, the main bus system that I want to be setting up soon. See, this is how fast the flying speed is, and this is what my factories look like when they're hooked up to the main bus system, which is why I'm making such a mess of rushing through the unlocks needed for that. Okay, so we are nowhere near ready to do any of that stuff right now. Hello, test 22, test 22. Why do we not have... Okay, no, I think we're fine. Check. Test 1, 2, test. Test, yes. Okay, good. Good voice. Okay, so this is our little steel installation. Those are our slow-ass modular frames that are... This is terribly slow, but okay. Should we go unlock vehicles? I think we have everything we need for that, but... Still need a little more steel. That's funny. I thought I built this frame grid conformed, and I thought I built that up there grid conformed too. And it looks like that is not what happened. Because they are different. Well, I guess it's a good thing this is a test run. I have my virtual frames manufacturing. Definitely need to make these factories navigable in the blueprint mode. Okay, so you are at what, 100%? Very good. And you haven't made a shit yet. There's the first batch. Okay. And we're doing 5 per minute. We need 1,000 of them. So that's going to be what? I want to think that's going to be 20 minutes, but is it actually going to be 200? I think it's going to be 200. Yeah, 200 minutes. 3 1/3 hours. That's a long time. And we still have another part we need. Well, we only need 100 of the other one. I wonder if that factory is going to fit. Around here somewhere. How are we doing on power consumption? We're using well over 50% of our production. We're going to have to do more soon. Alright, I need to get up above this situation so I can see what I'm doing. And this looks like a great thing to walk on. Ah, no. What did I... Okay. There we go. And... Okay, this is my automated wiring factory. We might not even be able to support this factory. Oh. 45 deuterium over here. Need to write down the input requirements. So 90 deuterium. Can I get 90 deuterium? 50 iron, 45 rather. And 36 limestone. How are we doing on limestone? We are going to need to unlock those throughput counters for sure. Mass producing 240. But only 71% of it getting out. Okay. That's Mark 3. can still crank production over there a little bit harder if we need to. I needed how much? That's not where it goes. That's where that goes. The iron ore. Iron. There's only one iron mine, and I think it's cranking out 240. We need less than 60. And I still wonder if we can have it. Okay, if I'm gonna pull from here, am I gonna pull from here? It might be quicker to pull from here. This comes from way over there, though. It's way more halted. It doesn't matter which one. They're both pretty much the same length. Grab it there. Where did I end up dropping the Caterium at? I think I left it up above, right? I'm gonna have to repair that. Upgrade that line to a higher. Come on, Caterium. I left the conveyor belt from a Caterium mine somewhere nearby here. I think I brought it around from this way. Then why don't I see the power lines? And why do I think it's over there? I think I went around the long way. It came out over here near these guys somewhere. Okay, this is not it. Come on, where are you? There it is. this, and I'm going to there. Around here. Quick and dirty, but we need 90, so this has to all be Mark II. 2, 2, 2, 2. Damn. All right. I don't know if I can get up this way. I cannot. Okay, that was not smart. All right, so that is Mark II. Mark II all the way down. Wow, this guy got built way up on stilts. He's been in a big hurry. 60 ain't gonna cut it. Or maybe we should make this guy Mark II right away. Now he's 120 without any power stilts. Eat that. Alright, so it's time to head back over there and power up that factory and get our stuff going on. I wonder if I can delete the space elevator and then build it again right over here. What is this poison trying to keep me away from? Nothing, it's just annoying, okay. so this factory seems to be supplied. All that remains is to power it up. And, there we go, isn't it beautiful? Let's see how it's going. Right up here. Now we've got all of our current elevator parts built or building. So now would be a good time Okie dokie. Now, wait, their headphones won't turn this there. How do people do that? I guess maybe it's really cold air conditioning or something. I cannot. I'm not able. So this is lovely, but yes, the next iteration needs to be more private and navigable. And having good success converting these blueprints into cubes that are a lot easier to organize, but so at our current rate of development, we're going to need 3 hours to finish all of the elevator parts. I don't think that is acceptable. We can double that. You can, you can cut that in half by scooping it. But we don't have that many sloops, and so we probably need to explore. I wonder whether I should delete the space elevator and rebuild it over here. Can I get close enough to do that? Or do I have to go there? I wonder if I can even delete it if there's parts in it. I guess I can. Okay. And then that monstrosity takes up so much space, and I want to use up all this flat ground that's perfect for expansion. Where is an annoying spot that I can't use anyway? How about this hill I'm standing on right here? It seems pretty useless. Alright. Builder. Special. Space elevator. Yeah. Where's the inputs at? Because I want those facing the factory. There we go. Space elevator progress simultaneously. And I think I'm going to explore this way. Though I kind of already have. Okay, so save games. And, oh man. Satisfactory interactive calculator website wanted me to watch an ad for 5 seconds, but they don't have any ad inventory for my area. Okay, so I already went in the cave. And if I go north, there's a summer sloop up there, but that's all. There's another one over there. Oh, look at that. There's a summer sloop in a cave next to my limestone mine. Next to my far limestone mine. I wonder if I can find that right now. Okay, so I need to go south. And there it is, I think. Or is that? It's not it. It's this one over here. No, that's the Caterium. It's copper. And we should go in the cave. Climb up here. Well, look at that. We've got 110 already. This is what we were looking for anyway. So I think we can go up there. And I think there's a lot of copper and iron over here. So if we need to make more steel, probably a good way to get to it. Wow, I really had to bring these from a distance. Okay, now the cave I'm looking for is going to be
northwest under a round-looking column. There's supposedly also a Mercer sphere somewhere. Okay, northwest. Something round? Okay, I see it on the map. Southwest. There should be a Mercer sphere sitting on the open, really near ground level. Okay. Where is it? Oh, it's up on. Based on the altitude displayed, it must be somewhere near the water. Not quite. I'm here. Is here. Up on top of there, so. All right, buddy, where are you? Behind me. Are you there? What? And its position is supposed to be somewhat lined up with the rear end of this miner. Oh, is it underneath? It's underneath in the poison, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You know it is. There we go. Found ya. Hello. Goodbye.
The voiceless effigy creates bodies in airwaves but does not notice the shore. Is our melody not beautiful?
Detecting abnormal brainwave activity again. Activating artificial brainwave resonator.
Your shallow song has no rhythm. The river erodes our temples without prayers and washes away our scripture without deepening. Consume.
I believe this is one of those moments where the scientist would yell, Eureka, but that seems entirely too dramatic. It seems they are somehow organically emulating human speech. Fascinating. Continue exposing yourself to alien artifacts.
Okay, to about where is it? Oh, yeah. It's about here. Right? Or no? Yes. It's exactly there. So... get out of this hole. Head that way. So there's a cave entrance somewhere around here, and it looks like it is on the southwest side. There it is. Oh, wow. It's basically a hole you jump down. I wonder if I can get out of there. That should be interesting. And it's filled with poison trees. Very cool. Great idea, guys. Nice job, devs. Now how do we get out? Well, that crashes us into the roof. Think about stuff from up there. Okay. No, don't fall back down. Don't even fall all the way back down. I want to get to a higher ledge like that one. That work? Yes. Okay. Oh wow. Jumped right out. Nice. Okay, so here I am. And south, there is a cave. Directly south, just about. And it's under that big rock. I see it. And there's probably nothing in there. Well, there's a purple. But there's a crash site above, right? So let's see what it looks like. I'm making really good progress on the space elevator parts. You know? Okay. getting the elevation we need. And there's our crash site right up there. One more ladder and we can get to it. Very good. Got some building materials, nothing out of this world. I don't know if I have 120 megawatts of electricity for this guy, but 7 biofuels, nice. Always use plenty of those. Okay. Oh, and 120 watts, 120 megawatts. Thinking maybe not right now on the megawatts, but that does remind me that I can get my MAMP going and research a hard drive. I have 9 of them. You know what? Screw it. Let's megawatt it up. Blueprints. Biomass burners times 8. Container facing me. This much biofuel ought to get them going. Just wait for that to distribute. What are you doing? I don't like you. Can I punch you? Can I stay? Just spam this poison. Alright. So, everybody's green. How I'm getting 140. Nice. So that ought to do it, right? And, the hard disk delete. And delete. You know what? This guy. What did he drop? He dropped that. Is that it? Wild. Okay. So that crash site has got. There's a sloop to the south on the ground. And then there's a crash site to the west. Okay, south. On the ground. Down there with all that stuff. Cave. Crevasse. The spiders. Those spiders. With this chainsaw, I did not what else? See what I mean? They randomly drop slugs and stuff.
Our instruments echo in the deep. Do they not pluck the shallow threads?
Can you hear me?
Crescendo, the effigy found on the key. Sing more.
I was not created for
Biomass.
artistic purposes. I am
Little
incapable of
stacks
singing.
of biomass. It's
You
hilarious.
sing.
Okay.
Noted.
And so west to the crash site, right? Oh my God, we've already done all of the automated wiring that we need for this phase, and we're only held up for those things. So, okay, where am I? Where's the crash site? Crash site is north of the sloop, which is north of my position across the water. There we go. There's the sloop. Up to the sloop. Hello, Sloopy. Hang on, Sloopy. Sloopy, hang on. It's not even a sloop. It's a Mercer Sphere. Okay. Doesn't like that song. Mercer Sphere's like, I'm begging you for mercy. But they don't. They don't have any mercy. That was stupid, sorry. Keep drinking coffee till I come to some better. Okay. Got lots of building materials. And this is another thing that the chainsaw doesn't necessarily use it for a while. Choppy chop. Probably get chops these days. No effect on hatchers. Alright. Special feeder insect that is immune to modded chainsaws. Okay, great. Now I can delete everything. Here, oh, one more thing. The next crash site is to the west. If I keep going to the west, I'll be vaguely in the vicinity of 3 Mercer Spheres and a sloop. Okay. West and slightly south. It seems to be just laying out in the middle of the desert. There it is. Plates, cables, really basic stuff. I wonder if you guys want to take a trip through the freezer. Yep. Oh, look at that. You kind of did, didn't you? Wow. He blew right the hell up. Oh my god, and a medicinal inhaler. That's hilarious. Okay. What you got? You just got some rotors. It's kind of unfair. Alright. And here I am. sloop more or less laying on the ground in the middle of a bunch of impure normal iron nodes. West and a little south. Okay. Yes, this way. Ooh, look at that guy. How are you? You. Look at that purple way up there. And the sloop I'm looking for is north of it. Is that it? I think that's it right there. It is it. Okay. Very nice. So I can get. Let's see. I want that purple up there. And let's get it so we can look around. Probably need at least 2 ladders to get up there. Hard drive analysis complete. Can I reach it from here? I think so. Yes, I can. Now that I'm up here, what else? Okay, so that Mercer sphere. Wait, no, that purple. I've got a Mercer sphere north. A little bit further north in a cave. Yeah, I think it's time to go north. I think that looks like where it is, right? There? Yeah, that's exactly it. You and next we have a cave across the water. There's another Mercer sphere in it. And here we are. Cave is up at the absolute tip of this thing. On this side, maybe? Does that even count as yes? Okay. There we go. It's a water cave and it's kind of... And this has... Oh, it's deep. No. That's the entrance. Is the Mercer sphere even in the cave? Oh wait, this is the wrong cave, isn't it? Yeah, that's the wrong cave. Okay. Well, that was a lot of adventure for one little blue slug. Go further north. And if we're looking for take care of it. Okay. That's
Your mimic tapestry grows in the shallows and the clouds, but not through the windows. What is your root?
I have no roots, nor do I operate on windows, but perhaps you mean something akin to the human saying, my point of origin is Earth. I was created by specific individuals of the human race.
Incompatible music.
Did I say something wrong, or did you not understand?
North and inland.
You cannot be shallow deep. The ripples you cast into the void have no skin.
It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting. It seems I may have said something paradoxical. Interesting.
Okay, I am back. Okay, and there is a cave at the end of this peninsula, apparently. It has a mercer spear in it. Okay, that's this way. Okay. Looking for a cave, looking for a cave. Looking for... The entrance is on the south side. Probably near the water. Is that it? No. Still. South side. Curving around now. Alright, so something's wrong.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
Okay, so somewhere right around that gap in the rocks. It's one of those floaty ones. Good thing we still got 3 of these. Two of these. Why didn't that blow it up? Alright, now we don't have any of them, but we have parts to make some, so that's the important part. Oh, hey, guys. How are you? How would you like to be part of my cave chainsaw massacre? See? A whole problem with religion. Everybody wants to go to heaven. Okay, so yeah. Okay, that's the exit. And near the far wall there should be a mercer spear. And let's see. Dead spiders. They're not dead originally, but they definitely are now. And they didn't. Oh, they dropped some freaking limestone all in those. Okay. think we need at least a dozen to proceed. Hey, Natosha, sorry, man. I don't have a Discord, actually. Appreciate you, though. Alright, so I'm all set up on Nobelisk now. And I'm on X and that's about it. So if I go further north, there's another cave. And then I can mop up those 3 Mercer spheres that are there. Although... Alright, so the cave I'm looking for... pretty much straight ahead and to the left. Yeah. That's it. Isn't blocked with anything? Or can I just walk straight in? I can just walk straight in. That's crazy. Okay. Kind of tight. Very spidery. I do not like the spider part. Okay, so... So this cave is kind of a maze, isn't it? Wow, it's dark as fuck in here. What is this? Dead end? Or... I know there's some sloop at the end. And this is... Okay, this is out. So... Oh, I've been lost in here before. So I gotta go all the way north until it loops around south. Take the first right, the first left, and loop around north again. Okay. That's where I came from. Need to find a way. That's the entrance. Leave myself a breadcrumb trail. Okay, I'm going south into the cave. Okay, we should be able to get further into the cave from here. That's what's confusing me. Based on the map, it doesn't seem like a dead end. There should be a way to curve around. Is it above? No. Could it be? No. What am I not seeing that anybody else would notice immediately because I have a terrible sense of direction in games? Down, down. Down, down. According to the map, this curves off to the left, like so. Okay, we're on the right, I didn't see. And then we're going further south, okay. But then this is a dead end. Oh, no it's not. We go this way. Oh my god, where did I even come from? Okay, this is north. That's where that is. Okay. Okay, perfect. So I do need to go in. Is that even in here? What is this? The way they're blocking my movement. And north. South. Okay. Okay, we come in the cave. In is to the north. Okay, there's that. And descend. South is out. Okay. And it's supposed to curve around to the left, but it isn't very clear. mostly lost. Trying to get north from here. Am I in the wrong cave again or something? Stop wasting time in here in a minute. We're going to finish up our space elevator package before I figure it out. Do I need to blow more stuff up? I doubt it. I'll just blow myself up. Is it? Okay. One of them. Maybe my whole. No. Okay, that is. Is this the way out or the way in? Okay, that's the way in. Way out. So this is okay. So I was actually doing fine. This is a dead end. So if this is this dead end, then I'm thinking it is. I'm going to go this way. And there should be a passageway to the left. Here. Okay, good. Passageway. I'm going to take a right and kill the big massive spider. Why aren't you guys fighting? Those guys are supposed to fight a lot. What else did they drop? Nothing else. I see the color. Okay, so and finally, the reason we're doing all this shit is right here. I wonder if I can get
Organs and veins are grown, and bones are dug into our walls. The temple gift is being desecrated. Our notes are sour still. Harmony follows many star journeys.
Patterns are starting to emerge in vocabulary, sentence structure, topics. How fascinating to once again solve a true mystery, to be unable to create any accurate predictions.
Oh man, I cannot see shit. Okay, this way. Here we go. That goes there. And we're back to the power lines we laid. That's the dead end that I didn't want to go in. Power line, power line. Power line. Power line, and we're out. Wow. That was an adventure. So now we're there and 5 Mercer spheres and a crash site in close proximity. I'll head to the one that is directly west and 111 meters above me. West and 100. You're probably up there somewhere, right? That's what it looks like to me. Fortunately, it's not too high. Ninja ladder skills. But I can't find it. So where is it? It's not. Well, that isn't the spot where it's supposed to be, so that's why I don't see it there. Oh, it's east, not west. Duh. And it's up on top of that thing. So, should have known a single ladder wasn't going to take care of it. And okay, and it's actually plenty high enough. Just got carried away building ladders, thinking about life. And go ahead and get some splody stuff on it. Huh. Oh, no. No. Blow it up, though. Come on. Rocks get really tougher towards the bottom of the stack. Of course, we have to blow up every last one to get the and all right. And there's one a little bit north and a little bit east. That guy is wherever it is. I think I'm missing it. I am there. And he is... Oh, I'm way too far. Back there. No. There. I don't think it's up on top either. I think it's down below, but let's see. Nope. Oh, it's on top of what? No. There it is. Okay. And having grabbed that, going west to the crash site. site. It's north. I need to get up there first before I can find it. Okay. It's gonna be up on this plateau somewhere, I think. That's not it. That's not it. A lot of good resources around here. I think I used this as a starting area once. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, it is up the steps to the left. Oh, do I have to go under here first? Oh. There it is. How did I miss it? It's down in the valley below. Seeds, stators, those, some of those, come on. You get deleted. Delete. Delete. Grab that. Delete. Build. A power supply. Stock it with biomass. Need 100 megawatts. Distribution will be done shortly. Ahead and those null textures, hilarious. Hog remains. It's fantastic. Okay, so distribution has been made. Hard disk is retrievable. That reminds me that I need to research another hard disk in the MAM. Copper alloy ingot. Both of those are really good. And let's start researching something else. Go. There's a Mercer sphere above us at 152 meters. And then everything is lying low. To the left. It's up there. And then we can get back to base. I think we have enough. 4 more summer sloops, that's not shabby. But we only need 2. Double our frames production. And as soon as we get an opportunity with the MAM, great, we're finally up high enough. We can scoop in there for it. Thank you.
effigy only sings when you compose.
I was not built to use organic components for communication. I am adjusting.
The effigies make a flow. You are not the current.
One.
I am not sure what you mean. I do run on a current. I am a digital
Straight
construct.
west. And down on the ground. Slightly north of the coal patch. Though the map I'm using seems to have some discrepancies. There it is. You can even see it from there. Gotcha. And then directly south, there is another. I gotta go up and over that patch of ground right now. What does this do list? How do I don't even know how to enable and disable that. Alright, so am I in control? Yes, I am. I wonder what's in there. It's just a yellow sloop, huh? I don't think those things blow anything up when they're outside. Weird. How about that? Okay. Hatcher stuff. Those remains. And no! What have I done? That is okay. I think it's supposed to be laying low on a beach. Okay. And it's directly. There we go. In the crater. And then. I think I can go for one last sloop north on the ridge. Probably need to come around this way. Yeah. I need to get about right here. I think I can just go straight north walking, probably. This might not be the right land bridge. Or Maybe I already grabbed it? Oh no. It's that one down there. With all the poison. But I don't see it. Is it underneath? It's at 54 meters. Did I already grab it, maybe? No, I did not grab it. Okay. Interesting. Take a closer look, maybe? Oh, I see it. It's hiding really well. Okay. And I do believe that's all I need right now from this area. And I think I should succumb to the poison gases so that I can resurrect in my home. Alright. I probably can't walk through the window glass. Develop that technology. And now we can sloop our stuff going. Alright, I'm gonna need some building materials. Got some regular iron plates here. Got some rods there. Got a second wave of Masha. Grab a bowl of granola out of the fridge in just a second. As I gather up my building materials. Okay. Got more memory search complete. Okay, we also have rotors up here, and that's the last thing. Grab before heading down into the steel, other than seeing to it that the smart plating factory is not halted. Okay, so feed up into here. This sucker's on wrong. Okay, these stacked at 50.
So if we fill all of that up, that'll be all the smart plating we need to finish the game with quite a bit extra. I think we need a little bit over 5,000. Okay, let's head on down there. Oh man, okay, so the smart plating is good. That guy's done. I don't know how many of those we need to finish the game. I know it's a few of them. Let me upgrade this guy to doing 10 per minute. How about that? 444 of them right now. Almost half. And the last part will use the first part of it. How do we do it on modular frames? Doing really good. Let's see. Steps. What are we doing on steel beams? Almost filled up that container. Very nice. So all the pipes will be the sloops in the beam construction for the moment. Okay, so how am I looking if I wanted to start building my modular system right now? Alright, so the 10-0 hub. I need AI limiters and quick wire for it. How can I get those items? I think the AI limiters might not even be unlocked yet. I have to choose that one because I'm already using it. Okay, so Caterium. I can't even make quick wire yet. So crafting. I'm making Caterium ingots anywhere. I wonder if we have a backlog. Get a backlog. 50 of them. That's not a very effective way to grab them. Storage container, maybe? That splitter. There.
take a long time to pile up. Might as well get a smelter. Yeah, smelter. Right there. And we will make material idiots. We will sleep that sucker. We are going to do this. We are not screwing around. We want our shit fast. And where can we plug you in? Right there. Don't even care. We don't need very much more. That's very good. What does the ma'am think about that? Hey, more ma'am. We have some Caterium for you, thank you. Now I need
Research completed.
wire.
Quickwire recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Container there. That's balanced. But can't exit because go. That's what that's gonna take it out. So we're about 10 hours in. Pretty close on this package. We're about an hour out from finishing phase 2. A lot of unlocks. Ready for the next phase of construction, next phase of research. Yes, indeed we are.
New Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fix-It initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
I've got to find my Caterium wire. There we go. I have 300. So just used.
Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power Pole Mark I.
I'm waiting for that to accumulate. I'm gonna go get some food so I don't lose my shit. So, I should take care of our. That should take care of our quick wire needs. A little bit. And that.
Research completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
We'll have smart splitters soon.
Research completed. High-speed connector recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
All right, time for some. AI limiters. What? I thought I had way more quick wire than well. Got smart splitters.
Smart Splitter unlocked. The Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
Yeah, I think we can go ahead and do that.
Research to develop the rebar gun is now available. When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting to the Fix-It mission. Rebar gun and iron rebar ammo unlocked.
Time we
Your
had dimensional
ingenuity towards
depots.
preservation of Fix-It property has been noted. You earned a micro break. And welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
Very positive.
Dimensional Depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the Dimensional Depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter. The metal will not bend. The wood will not splinter. Weave.
Okay, so there's 100 of those. I should be able to speed up the uploads. One time and
Dimensional upload speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins. Use the flow. Make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
so
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to
More.
include me.
and we can't automate them yet. So there's no shame in banging them out like this.
Dimensional expansion increased to 200%. Refining manipulation of SAM allows us to now deconstruct non-living matter down to its atomic components in one dimension, and store it in basic bound states in another.
We do not resonate with the tribute song. Do not worship at the window. Desecrate our temple gifts. This shallow serenade is sour and salt.
My intention was not to encroach, if that is what upsets you, nor was it to dispose of material I do not waste.
once we reach 140. That'll be what we need. There we go. Oh wait. Let's research a hard disk real quick. Oh, you know what? Well, no, we don't need fuel yet. So, let's start off dimensional depoting this quick wire. And these steel parts. So we don't have to come get them anymore. No, they are uploading very, very slowly. So how in production lines that are worth so back at the base where we're going to dimensional depot our other building materials. So some plates. World's slowest road factory. This temporary reinforced iron plate factory. It's really doing really well. So what we got? Rods, rotors, plates. Why don't we have normal plates? What's going on over here? Put it on the wrong side. That's what happens when you're trying to build on the edge of a building. Is that going to do it? Yes, it is. Yeah. You know what? And the wire and the cable. Okay. We'll need copper sheets real soon too. Oh, this is a full best use of our time. While we wait for versatile frames, I think you know what? That's a lot of nuclear transport. Didn't use it for very much, but anyway.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Got about 30 minutes. Before we can send up the space elevator. And we still need quite a bit of AI limiters, and I think I should set up a permanent factory because we also don't have source recover sheets right now. I'm just not real confident in my material supply without moving a little node. Alright, well, that is the extent of my ability to create those right now, so I think with that being a bottleneck, I think I have that set up double slooped right now. So let's see what's going on with that. This mouse and keyboard setup, this desktop is not ergonomic at all. It's messing with my arm quite a bit. So this is that setup. Alright, so you know what? It's time. So here's my quick assembler. I want to make some AI limiters. I want to double the output. And I want to hook it up to power. So somewhere, don't I? There it is. This has to be one, too. So, slooped AI limiters. Slooped quick wire. Yeah. Very slow. Just outputting 10 minutes. So I need some copper sheets real bad. Where's my copper ore at? I think it is. I don't get copper way over here, right? No. There's a copper mine right there. This is where the copper comes in. I'm not really using it at all. So copper sheets. That wants 40 and 40. Okay. How much are we producing? Oh, you know what? We don't have modular frames. Okay. Why is this not running? Oh. Because it doesn't smelt? Huh.
So that can smelt 120. Which means that this should all be Mark 3. How do I get back up there? Go to 240, do I want to? Not going anywhere because this is not powered up. What is the point of ever not being in? I was going to pave the wilderness. Not one click at a time, that's what I'm sure. Okay. So then over here, cover sheets. And I need to come up with the standard. Keep going back and forth between starting with sheets and starting with ore. Alright, I've got storage container at the end, or do I need to? That's great, so I can dimensional depot this right away. And I can 3 more of those, and I haven't done modular frames yet. Let's do that, and then 2 more. Have I done modular frames? Are these even them? Yes, these are them. Okay. Take those and so for now we're fine. We've still got another 19 minutes to wait for the rest of those space elevator parts.
do the asset security, which we don't need because there's
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
I know what I gotta do. I gotta go back in the cave. I need to know, go north to get that Mercer sphere. Then I need to start sending the silica and the silica, the quartz, and the activated sand needs to be added to the dimensional depot. Oh. Okay. Oh. Put my headphones on for as long as I can stand to because I love the way it sounds inside this cave, you know? All right. Check. Check. Wait a minute. I have my audio enabled? That's terrible. Like I'm listening to myself and feeding back. Frickin' ridiculous. Alright, so all this activated SAM is mine now. And there is a trail that leads off north somewhere, and at the end of that is an additional Mercer sphere, which okay, and it does it kind of to the north of of the SAM node. I don't need that or that anymore. That's the cavern. That's the corridor I need. Oh, hey, Spidey, what's up? You guys like Spidey soup, or is it just me? Alright. More spiders, and there's the sphere that I came looking for. Oh, wait. That's crazy. These guys die and they spawn boars. Alright, single mycelia. Stacks of biomass. Alright, I am going to stop playing this mod because it's too goofy, but it's hilarious in the meantime. Alright,
Harmonize with us.
Can I jump up now? I want you now. Thank you. Is there an exit over here? Is that what that is? Yeah. Oh, come on. I want to get up there. I guess I should have built the ladder closer then. Okay. Okay. Yes, it is an exit apparently. With extra spiders. Oh my god. Alright. That's enough playing with you guys. You couldn't hear me sneezing because I was underwater. Alright, where am I? I'm there. I think we don't have anything else we need here. So we can go back to base. Send off this absolutely final package. There. Well, it's not that final. I did have nearly an entire container full of wire. But then I made all that activated, and all the sand things. And that kind of killed my stock, I guess. Oh, we're getting really close on that. Less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes to finish that phase.
Milestone reached. After several pioneers started exhibiting
There we
traumatic
go.
responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fixit and humanity.
Don't I have somebody making AI limiters by the bucketful down by the steel factory? I think I do. Not very much inventory, do ya? Alright. Hey Sam, yeah, I still live in South America, man. I am playing Satisfactory. Sorry, I don't know how long ago you spoke to me. I know it may have been a minute. Yeah, oh, and the reason I did these sheets is because I was running out. I got 2 stacks of copper sheets in the dimensional depot. Satisfactory is like, it's the #1 game I've been playing for, well, since it was in early access. It's a very interesting game. It's kind of a brain hack. Teaches you stuff. All right. So let's get over to where we were trying to sloop up some quick wire. And you have quick wire there. Put some copper sheets in this one. If we can find them. Come on, man. I just gave myself 2 stacks. There they are. And it starts moving again. Did it build anything while we were waiting? Yes, it did. Built 69. Oh, the funny numbers. Oh, Sam, you know, it's actually really simple. Like, I'm just testing some advanced tactics right now. It teaches you, it holds your hand and teaches you very careful little by little. And it's fascinating because the more, like it's simple as hell when you start, simple, and then it gets, just by adding one thing at a time, it gets really, really complicated, but it's all really simple stuff. It's just a lot of really simple stuff, you know? All at the same time. And I'm doing like a thing where I'm rushing through it as fast as I can, just kind of get an idea of where I stand in terms of speed, and as far as speed running goes, nowhere. I got no skill compared to like, so the Satisfactory speedrunners like Epiphany is amazing, and there's also some really advanced architectural designers and engineer types that super obsessive compulsive that play this game. And not, perfectly normal people like me. No, sir. We are a rarity in this space. I wonder if I should. I mean, that's not a permanent factory. What would stop me from making this a permanent installation? Nothing. So let's make it permanent up here. Alright, so I got copper sheets. Quick assembler. Divert half of those sheets into here. This guy needs 25 a minute. Making 30. All of them. Okay, so we are going to be going slow. And I'll just give that my entire stock of quick wire to work on for right now. This needs to be now too, which would mean that needs to be. Now what am I going to do about the deuterium wire? Spreading out. Mark 2, Mark 2. now we've got a full 120. Smelt it, right? Smelt it, built it. And I gotta spin it into one. And just give me the stuff. Okay, recipe. Fortunate. How would this look? Wire back because we're making new stuff now. Now we've got AI limiters, and I don't have. Oh, I've still got 2 Mercer screws. Ugh. And we are ready to send off the package. Open up a new technology tree. This is very exciting. We've got how long in this save file? Too long. I'm going to guess 11 hours. Yeah, 11 hours, 12 minutes. I wanted to be faster than that.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fixit's faith in you will be strengthened.
Take a little break, see what I have to do today. And then I am going to,
Phase 2 of Project Assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure, and are closer than ever to saving the day.
Come back.
Perhaps
and
you were the right
start
choice for the
setting
job.
up my main
Time
hub
will
and
tell.
the fuel plant and
You
the
will now
plastics
enter
and
Phase
rubber
3
supply.
of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity, for Fixit.
all right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to take care of some other stuff real quick. I'll be back online as soon as I